Okay. Want to tell them? Should we tell them the dumb reason why we were banned?
Yeah, no, I would like to explain our YouTube situation a little bit. I do agree, by the way, just generally, the result of Biden's win here, assuming that he still wins when all is said and done, the result of Biden's win is going to be increased censorship. There will be an emboldening. All these companies will feel like they are justified. They won't need to be making excuses for Trump in terms of like, well, we can't ban this thing he said. I mean, even though they've started to do that, they will feel like, their phrase, we're on the right side of history. This is their validation. This is their validation that they're on the right side of history and you're on the wrong side of history. So censorship will get much worse over the coming years. So here's what they're doing to us. Unfortunately, it would be nice. I mean, if we're going to get in trouble, I'd rather get in trouble for like, hey, you said this thing and it's wrong thing. Like, at least that's a badge of honor we can wear. But what they do the thing that authoritarians do. This is how you control a population generally. You make everything illegal, and then you only enforce it against people you don't like. So you can claim, well, I'm just enforcing objective laws. Yes, you are enforcing objective laws, but they're laws that everyone breaks. And so I'm going to explain the law that we quote broke, but it's an unfair, ridiculous, retroactive law. So in September, so the way that Facebook works is you get a warning and then you get a strike. And your first strike is you're banned for 7 days. Your second strike
you mean
is...
you mean YouTube?
Sorry, yes. Did I say Facebook? Sorry.
Yeah.
They're so different. Sorry. The cabal outlet that does video. The elitist video platform. The way that they work is you get a warning, and then you get a strike. Strike bans you for 7 days, which is the situation we're in now. 2 strikes ban you, I think, for 2 weeks, and 3 strikes and you're out. 3 strikes, you're gone. And what they did, so in September, we posted, and actually, let me back up. This is a problem that mainstream media will never have because they never feel the need to provide sources for anything they say. They just say it, and they're the source because it's illegal for you to read the emails, but all the information you're getting is from us. So why would they ever bother to put source material in any of their notes? We, however, even though we're not an investigative show, even though we're mostly opinion and analysis, we put source links below in all of our content because when we talk about something, we want you to be able to go and find the information yourself so you can see what we're talking about. We put source material in. So in September, our warning came in September because we put a link in to a video clip. And the video clip, the link seemed fine. I didn't realize there was any issue with it. And they came after us saying that this was this is pirated. We linked to a pirated video somewhere. Now, I appealed that because when I looked at the company that owned the domain name, it 20th Century Fox is one of the owners. It's not a pirate site. I don't know why they say it was pirated, but whatever. They accused us. That was our warning. And that I appealed in September, and the appeal is still pending. So they haven't really gotten off their asses in the last 2 months to try and resolve the appeal. So here we are with a warning on our account. And then on, I think it was Saturday or Sunday, Beverly can remind me in chat which day it was, but we get a strike from YouTube. And the strike is for something that also we did back in September. And the strike is egregious. It's one of the most egregious things I can think of. I don't know if you guys remember the show.
Can I give my summary, my layperson summary, and you correct any problems? We just linked.
Okay, I guess.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm in the middle of explaining it.
Okay.
So back in September, we had a conversation. I don't know if you remember, we had a conversation about whether it was legal to not accept currency for a business. Like, could you use a credit card or whatever? And we didn't know the answer. and we looked up a law firm. I looked up this law firm online. They're a completely legitimate law firm, and they had an article about this, about whether it was legal for businesses to refuse cash. By the way, it is legal. They don't have to take cash. So that was the summary. But we put a link to that article in September in the show notes. Here's the law firm article. It was fine. Nothing wrong with that website. Now,
the website was called expertlaw.com.
Yeah. Okay. As you know, you don't control what's at other URLs. You can see what's there when you post the link, but in the future, things at URLs can change because you're not in control of all the URLs in the universe. Well, apparently their website either got hacked or something. Now there's malware on their website. And 2 months later, malware shows up on their website, and we get a strike because sitting in an old show in September, back when the link was not malware, the link is still there, so the link now points to malware. That's our fault. That's a strike against us. That's why we're banned.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. So is that not ridiculous?
Just in short summary, back in September, we always list the sources of everything we talk about. Back in September, we read an article about whether or not it was legal for businesses to not accept cash. The article we read was on a website called Expert Law. We link to that in our links like we do at the end of every show in case anybody wants to read the source material. And now, jump forward several months, and that website has been hacked by someone and has malware on it. So we get a retroactive strike because one of our links from September points to a website that now has malware on it. Isn't that a ridiculous? I mean, yeah, it's not like you said, it's not even because I think they can't find anything yet. They haven't been. They're not able to say. It's a totally
illegitimate thing. Someone's got to be looking at our channel going, what can I get them on? It's, yeah. I mean, it's got to be. It's got to be. Here's what I'd love to happen.
By the way, we're not going to link to that website today, even though we've discussed it.
Actually, we are going to link to it today. Well, no, because now it's malware. I'll check. I'm going to solve this problem. From now on, all of our links and show references will be to unsafespace.com, and there will be a page on unsafespace.com that goes with that particular show, and that page will have the links. So I'm just adding a level of indirection to all the links. So at least we're in charge of unsafespace.com. So if it gets hacked, it actually will be our fault.
Yes. And so anybody who from now on wants our source material for any episode, any article we talk about, or any video we watch, we'll put one link in our description to take you to our website, and there you will be able to get the show notes for that day.
Yeah. And just to be clear, we have almost 500 shows on YouTube. The idea that we're supposed to police all old links and make sure that all the old links never points to any malware anymore. Someone sold the domain and now it's just a Russian malware outfit. Like, how the hell are we supposed to police that? No one is asked to do this. No one.
Yeah. I mean, it's instead of saying, hey, we found through our however, because we have a very active person who moderates your channel or monitors your channel, because we have a very active monitor, or because we have a very active algorithm that scrapes or whatever for malware. We found this link from a show back in September. Would you mind deleting the link? They didn't do that. Or, hey, we've deleted the link for you. They didn't do that. Instead, they're like, we're locking you out of your channel for 7 days right after this contentious election. Interesting.
I don't get how they. Yeah. I mean, I know how they get away with it. Here's what I'd love to see happen. If you're a bad person, please go hack YouTube so that literally every YouTube link that's referenced on everyone's video is going to malware, so that they have to ban everyone. Like if a major company got hacked, every link that anyone referenced would be subject to this rule. And all retroactive links would be subject to this rule.
By the way, just to clarify, YouTube monitor, Carter's joking. We're not encouraging anyone to do that. Yes. I'm being clear, Carter.
No, I know. It's fine. That's fine.
He's kidding. Don't do that. Okay. Do it. It's not a good use of your time anyway. Disclaimer. We just get like a chyron at the bottom of the screen that just constantly says, disclaimer, we make jokes.
Whatever is illegal or against YouTube's policy is a joke.
It's a joke. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's our stupid story.